Hello guys! Do you know who is Manute Bol? No? Yes? Doesn't matter. After watching this video, for sure you will remember him. His life story is impressive, from Sudan to the NBA star. If you want to see the top 10 plays of his career, stay with me till the end of this video and number 1 definitely will impress you. Are you ready? Let's start! Number 10 on my list is one amazing moment from one match when Bol played with Washington Bullets. Once, twice, impressive block! It's difficult to score a point when Manute is nearby. With his 7'7", it wasn't hard for him to appear everywhere. Number 9. Another impressive block. Look at that movement! Elegant, easy, that's it! In some of the matches with Washington Bullets, Manute Bol had even 5 blocks per game. Talking about blocks, you must see the moment number 8. Really wonderful block! He even made a player from another team nervous. In this match against Jazz, which was played in 1989, Manute Bol had 8 points, 5 rebs and 10 blocks. Can you believe it? 10 blocks! Wow! Number 7. Manute Bol wasn't good just with blocks, he was also good with giving 3 points. And in one game he scored even 6 3-points. Take a look again! Wonderful! Number 6. Again, one amazing moment from his career. Not so typical, but anyway, interesting moment to remember. Number 5. Another interesting moment that will be remembered in the history of NBA basketball. Number 4. What to say about this block? He simply leaves you speechless. And the statistics show how good he was with the blocks. Number 3. I told you that Manute was good at scoring 3-pointers. You must see this moment. Incredible, right? Number 2. Take a look at this movement. Oh my god, so easily passed by all and scored a point. Number 1. And finally, the best moment of Manute's career. Once, twice, 3rd block, and here is the 4th. No matter how many times they tried to score a point, they couldn't do it because Bol was simply incredible. We saw the top 10 plays of his career. Now is the time to understand something more about his life. Manute Bol is born in Sudan, as I mentioned at the beginning of this video, in 1962. There are several theories about his date of birth, but we will not talk about that right now. The more interesting part about his life in Sudan is a popular story that he often used to relate during interviews, about how he had once killed a lion with a spear. Bol began to play basketball at the age of 15. In that period, he played basketball for Sudan's national team. Coach Don Feely has been in Sudan because of the work, and he noticed how Bol is playing and convinced him to move to the United States. But when he arrived in the United States, he didn't speak English, and that was a problem for the beginning of his career. After practicing and learning English, Bol step by step began his journey to the top of the NBA career. With his 7'7", it wasn't hard for him to turn the career professionally. In the 1985 NBA draft, he was selected to play for the Washington Bullets. He first played with them from 1985 to 1988. And during this period, he set the NBA rookie record for the most number of blocked shots. Bol and George Muresan are the 2 tallest players in the history of NBA Basketball Association. During his NBA career, Bol was listed at 7'7" tall. He was measured by the Guinness Book of World Records at 7'6" 3/4 in tall. Complementing his great height, Bol had exceptionally long limbs and large hands and feet. His arm span at 8 feet 6 inches till 2013 was the longest in the NBA history, and his upward reach was 10 feet 5 inches. He was extremely tall but also extremely thin, which limited his defense abilities. With his great height and very long limbs, Bol was one of the NBA's most imposing defensive presences. Along with setting the rookie shot blocking record in 1985-86, Bol later tied the NBA record for most blocked shots in one half, 11, and in one quarter, 8, twice. On January 31st, 1992, in a game against Orlando Magic, he blocked 4 consecutive shots in a single possession. On average, he blocked 1 shot per every 5.6 minutes of playing time. You had the opportunity to see in this video some of his historical blocks and shots. And one interesting fact about him is that he is the only player in the NBA history to have more blocked shots than points scored. Bol wasn't just incredible basketball player, he was also a really good person. That is confirmed by his humanitarian effort and activism. Bol was active in charitable causes during and after his basketball career. He said he spent much of the money he made during his NBA career supporting various causes related to the war-ravaged nation of his birth, Sudan. Bol frequently visited Sudanese refugee camps where he was treated like royalty. In 2001, the Sudanese government offered him the post of Minister of Sport, but Bol refused this offer. In April 2006, Bol was involved in Sudan Freedom Walk, a 3-week march from the United Nations building in New York City to the United States Capitol in Washington, D.C. The event was organized by Simon Deng, a former Sudanese swimming champion who was a longtime friend of Bol's. His Sudan Freedom Walk focused on finding a solution to the genocide in Darfur, in western Sudan, but also sought to raise awareness of the modern-day slavery and human rights abuses throughout Sudan. Manute Bol was an amazing player. During all his career, he was incredible. After leaving the Bullets, Bol played with the Golden State Warriors between 1988 to 1990, the Philadelphia 76ers between 1990 to 1993, and the Miami Heat between 1993 to 1994. He made brief returns to each of these teams until his retirement after a 10-year career in 1996. Bol finished his career with totals of 1,599 points, 2,647 rebounds, and 2,086 blocks, having appeared in 624 games over 10 seasons. On June 19, 2010, Bol died from acute kidney failure and complications from Stevens-Johnson syndrome. He was 47 years old at the time of his death. But we have to agree that he will be remembered as a really good NBA player. Thank you for watching this video, I hope that you enjoyed. Don't forget to like and subscribe.